Data silo probably is not a term that you use regularly unless you work in business intelligence or run your data practice for your company. But the term is thrown around enough that I wanted to make this quick video and talk about what, in my opinion, data silos really mean, what they look like, and more importantly, what to do about it. When we think about data silos here at Zuar, what I really think people are saying is their data strategies just isn't that great. And the most common way that manifests itself is every team or every individual goes to the systems that they need that have just their data, and they dump just their data, and then they do whatever work is required to turn that data into whatever reports need to go upstream. If this is how you're doing things, I probably don't need to tell you that it's not fun. Probably is a candidate for the worst part of some people's jobs. And it also has risks and other things associated. I don't think I need to dig too deeply into that. I think it's pretty well understood that manual reporting is not super great these days. So what to do about it really is just modernizing your data strategy. And I'm going to talk about the building blocks of a modern data strategy in order of what's most important to get started. Number one is visualization. For me, having worked with data in all these different formats, all these different tools through many years, and looked at all these different companies' situations, having a visualization tool that can quickly analyze data is the first most important step to start to break down data issues, data silos, enhance your relationship with your data, and make steps towards an overall improvement. So number one, visualization. And the best choice for that are the modern visual analytics tools out on the market. Number 2 and 3 really go together. For most data practices to really take off, they need a general purpose data storage layer where data can also be modeled for analytics. And to build that, you need to be able to connect to the data and pipe it from the places that it exists into that storage in a format that can be used in analytics. And so for most companies in most scenarios, the best thing you can do here is get yourself a general purpose analytics database where you can run SQL and things like Python. And for the pipeline, the best thing you can usually do is just grab many of the off-the-shelf pipeline tools that exist in the market. Number 4 is a pretty important component, and that is everything needs to be automated, monitored, orchestrated. We at Zuar have a platform for this. Again, off the shelf is usually going to be better than trying to build something homegrown for this purpose. I'm going to give an honorable mention to systems integration, where if you update a record in one system, it's creating or updating a record in another. It really is helpful for improving your overall data quality and being able to pull data out of one system instead of many, because everything is integrated to that one is usually a good thing. Lastly, if you have all these things figured out and you still feel like you have data silos or something about your data life is not that satisfying, you probably need to take a look at the overall quality of the user experience, the quality of the analytics and the interactivity of the dashboards and the displays, and how are they all coming together to make a cohesive user experience that is providing the best possible return on your investment, but also on people's time. This is something that Zuar has a platform for as well. It's called Portal. At Zuar, we have technology that we've built that addresses each of these things, 1 through 5, but we also have partnerships with many of the best of breed companies out there, and we plug and play with their technology so that we can help companies in many different scenarios. And if you're struggling with any part of this or data in general, the strongest thing I can recommend you do is set up a conversation with us at Zuar. It is very rare that we cannot bring some value, even if you're very early on and just trying to organize your thoughts about how to change. And we've helped 1,000 or so companies at this point, maybe a little more. And I would say hundreds of those we were helping do a complete overhaul. Hundreds of others we helped take just baby steps to making improvements, and everything you can imagine in between. So if you're having an issue with anything related to your data, set up time to talk with us at Zuar. We look forward to hearing from you.